Marcus Tardrew, shaper for Sunova Surfboards. We're here today to talk about the Torpedo Faast. This board's been designed for people who want to surf a raceboard, downwind a more surfboard style of raceboard. It's much thinner than our previous raceboards. It's basically a flat deck with a very shallow sort of dugout, more of just a recess. You can surf this board pretty easy because there's not a lot of volume. Guys who like to surf boards like the SIC Bullet and downwind boards like that, where they surf them more off the tail. This is a better board for that than our other boards like the Ocean and the All Water. Yeah, it's got a much thinner, so it's a lot less board to swing around when you're surfing it off the tail. It's a pretty basic bottom shape, just a little round in the nose, just into flat, with plenty of width through the board, and then comes in quite thin off the tail, so you can still downwind it quite well. And when you're surfing it, you can get back on the tail and not have so much volume. You can sink it a bit and get the nose up if you're taking off on a steep wave. In the tail, it's got hard rails. Another thing that is different to most of our other race boards, sort of goes with that surfboard style of race board. It doesn't have heaps of rocker. It doesn't need it because it's got a thin tail. So you can, when you're walking around on the board, you can still get the nose out. So the board also comes with a full deck pad, so not just the patches like other boards for when you're surfing, if you're coming off and crawling back on. It's a little more comfortable. And also, if you want to check out some footage of the board being used by James Casey, there's some floating out around there somewhere. The board comes with inserts sort of for tech racing, right at the front for the drag handles, to the sides for start handles, and then also the suicide handles at the back here if you're really hanging off the back, literally. Like I was saying, doesn't have heaps of rocker, so still paddles quite good. It's got pretty good flat water speed for this style of board, and a pretty good all-rounder. It's quite thin in the tail, so it's not as good to kick turn as the flat water board or the all-rounder. But besides that, it's probably the best surfing board we've got, and if you like surf style downwinding where you're not in a dugout, then it's the next best thing that we've got in the range. So yeah, that's it.